morning, student. The accounting concepts still continue. Today we will discuss the next four concepts. The fifth point is dual aspect concept. Student, it is not a new concept. Basically, it is very old concept. It is connected with the double entry system, which was developed by the Lucas Pacioli. Right. So according to the dual aspect concept, every debit is equal to every credit, right? And every debit amount is equal to every credit amount, right? So when we make the journal entry, we should note that debit amount must be equal to the credit amount. Next concept is realization concept. According to this concept, how we consider that amount of sale is realized? Let us suppose if we make the credit sale of rupee 100 and the normal practice is rupees 10 becomes bad, then we must consider rupee 90. That means 90 rupees is a revenue and it should be considered good, and we consider revenue of rupee 90, not the 100, because there is a bad debt of rupee 10. It is a normal practice in our business. Now 7 point is matching concept. Matching concept actually compare the current year income with the current year expenses. This concept basically used to know the profit or loss. If the current year income is more than the current year expenses, then there is a profit. If current year expenses is more than the current year income, then there is a loss. The last concept is stable monetary concept. Student, you know very well, stable monetary concept actually this concept is not realistic, because this concept considered that the value of rupees always stable, right? So monetary value of the rupees remains same or stable. Actually, it is not a real assumption, it is not a real concept. But according to this concept, monetary value of rupees remains same. Let it suppose we purchase an assets of rupee 10,000 in 1985, and in 2021 the value of the land remains same like rupees 10,000. This is not a basically a good idea, because the value of the land regularly increases, but according to this concept the value of the assets remains same, because we follow the objectivity concept and we follow the documentation. According to documentation, the cost price of the assets is 10,000, so it remains same. But there are two methods. One is purchasing power method, and second is current cost accounting method, basically used in the financial statements, but they are actually in evolutionary stage. So we are very compelled to say that the value of the rupees always remain same according to this concepts. So if the assets purchase of rupee 10,000 in 1985, it remain same and it has same value in 2021 according to stable monetary concept, because this concept tells us monetary value of rupees remain same. Thank you, student. Very thank you.